the former president left the White House with sensitive Russia-related documents, which he claims need to be preserved in order to protect him from his enemies. The 76-year-old, who served as the 45th President of the United States, claimed that these sensitive documents would expose a deep state plot against him. According to sources, Trump told several people working in and outside the White House that he was concerned Joe Biden's incoming administration, or the deep state, would supposedly shred, bury, or destroy the evidence that Trump had somehow been wronged. In reaction to the latest developments concerning the former president, which have been ongoing since the FBI searched and found a hoard of government documents at his Mar-a-Lago residence, 82-year-old monthly Python legend John took to social media, sharing his views with his 5.7 million followers. "I'm hoping that even the very, very stupidest people will have a hard time swallowing this one," he wrote, responding to a tweet from Rolling Stone editor-in-chief Noah Schachtman, featuring a headline from the publication that read, "Trump told his White House team he needed to protect Russiagate documents," which he called his evidence of a deep state plot against him. With nearly 6 million followers on Twitter alone, it is unsurprising that every time John tweets, he conjures up conversation, mockery and debate in the comments section. One user, @BryBaranowski, joined in on John's lighthearted Mickey take of the former president and his supporters, writing, "No, unfortunately, they will believe that too. Anything to cope with the reality that they support a fraud." Bob Geldof slips up in front of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Another, @John27D, also joined in, writing, "Is that a challenge? I still think they're gonna fail." Whereas a third, @Joe_Shipman, claimed that Trump was right about the Russian controversy. He wrote, "This is one of the things Trump was right about. They did fabricate the Russian stuff. It was traced back to the Hillary Clinton campaign working with the FBI. Had you stopped paying attention when that was finally established? The star's running commentary of Trump is hardly something new, as only a few days ago, Cleese reacted to a Twitter user who had claimed that the former president is suffering from severe mental health issues. In response, the veteran actor said that he found it comforting as the business magnate was becoming more insane. The award-winning comic tweeted, "I find it comforting that he is going more and more insane, but I'm wondering when the MAGA supporters will begin to notice. About 2028, I'd guess." Again, in response to the actor's tweets, followers were quick to take to the comments section. User John Cipher penned, in the initial tweet that the Monty Python legend replied to, "Future students of history will be perplexed how a man with severe mental health issues and no clue about governing became president." And @JohnBazios1 wrote, "From here in the US, here's the consensus. He will say or do anything to keep the crowds cheering and paying to show up at the rallies. He just wants the spotlight and adoration of the crowds. They both love feeding each other's grievance and they will never abandon each other. It is not just American politics that John takes a swipe at. The once-ranked second-best comedian ever, according to a 2005 Channel 4 poll, has also commented largely on British politics, particularly the newly appointed Prime Minister Liz Truss. Liz Truss, 47, beat Rishi Sunak, 42, in the race to become Boris Johnson's successor on Monday's result, in which she won 57% victory over her rival Rishi Sunak's 43%. Taking to his Twitter page to comment on the result, John tweeted, "Liz Truss says that it's an honor to be elected leader of the Conservative Party. No, it isn't." Shortly beforehand, in another tweet, he commented, I had always hoped Boris would lead the Tories into a debacle at the next election, but the last couple of weeks have reassured me that Truss will do the job very nicely.